YLEAP stands for Youth Leadership Empowerment and Achievement Program. And it is an organization that supports girls and young women in Oakland in empowering themselves. And we do that through various program components. So we talk to girls about the importance of self-care and personal development. We introduce them to things like visioning for themselves and affirmations and using the power of their minds and the greatness that's already in them and helping them to evoke that. Because it's not about us empowering them, it's about providing them with the resources so that they can empower themselves. And and so we meet young women wherever they are. So whether they're leaping into going to college, leaping into getting their driver's license, leaping into entrepreneurship, or just leaping into believing in themselves to even take the action steps to reach their goals. And what else? So I started YLEAP a little under 2 years ago, and I worked for several youth development organizations, and there was always these limitations to what I was allowed to do. I always wanted to take the programs to the next level, and I got told, no, we can't do that, we don't have funding for that, nobody's ever done that before, and so I just got really frustrated. And after years of being frustrated, I said, you know what, I'm gonna take that frustration and turned it into creation. And so I started YLEAP. And that was my leap into greatness. And so that's just a little bit about what I do with YLEAP. So I was introduced to the Alliance for Girls through a phenomenal organization called Spark. And Jackie Rotman, she introduced me to the Alliance. And one thing I really love about Spark is that not only did they provide me with funds to support YLEAP, they connected me to different resources such as the Alliance. And so I was invited to attend the Women of Color's Executive Directors Roundtable meeting with the Alliance, in which I learned about what these dynamic women were doing in the Bay Area. And not only did I learn about what they were doing, but just like what were the challenges they had as women of color in the industries that they were leading in, what to expect as a young woman of color rising in this industry, and just feeling an overall sense of support from that space. And so I'm very thankful to the Alliance for making that investment in me. And so I think it's really important to invest in girls, and not just investing in funds, but investing in your time, your energy, your ear, just providing girls with opportunities to empower themselves. And for me, I'm here today because I didn't really get much of that at home as much as I would have liked to, but there were always women in my life who saw me, who held a vision for me, who affirmed me, who believed in me, or gave me opportunities to pull that greatness from within. And because of that, I grew up in West Oakland, and I would often hear gunshots at night, or fights and arguments or whatever, you know, and I could have taken many routes in my life, but because I had people in my life, in my circle, who believed in me, who saw something more for me, that just allowed me to push forward and get through a lot of that. And so now today, I am that leader. Today, I am that leader. I am that mentor. I am that big sister who's now pulling young girls under my wing to provide them with the same opportunities. And so I'll just close by saying this. When you invest in girls, girls then become women who shift, shake, and change the world. So thank you.